Okay, so this is working. Just hi, how are you? Have a Merry Christmas, anyways, already to start with. I hope you guys had a really blessed Merry Christmas and lots of good food and a nice Christmas tree. Um, yeah, my Christmas been quite good actually. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special. Was missing my family a little bit, to be honest. But yeah, I had some nice company, anyways. So now I am ready to paint a little more and hopefully finish a few pieces that I will be able to sell here in a store in Australia. So that's pretty nice to always have an aim to work towards. I finished a really cool one. Oh, that's cute. Thanks, Albert, for joining us today as well. And it's always really nice to know that you are on board when I'm going live. It's really motivating as well. I appreciate it very much. Um, Anyways, I wanted to show you something cool that I finished. So I didn't go live when I made this hat, but that hat I made this hat, and to be honest, I'm actually quite happy how it's turned out. I used some color that glows in the dark too. So if you put it on actually, and you are in the dark, these parts will actually shine and like glow in the dark. I think it's really cool, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually really happy how this turned out. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys like it, leave me comment or check out my web shop. Actually, I'm gonna upload this as well on my online shop soon as well. Um, and then another thing that I did is this t-shirt. I think you guys saw like the first part of it where I did like this print to the front, and now I just added my logo in the back too, so I still have to photograph this. That's why I'm hanging it up here. And then I'm also going to make some new stuff now. I have bought, I don't know if you guys been with me last time when I went live, but I bought a couple new colors. So now I can continue what I started. And one of the things that I started is this trouser I bought. And I actually wanted to continue on this trouser. I'm not really sure what I'm going to create on this trouser yet, but yeah, I hope it will turn out nice as well. So the color that I bought for this trouser is just plain white, and I think I want to try to play around with different colors and keep it quite simple. When I started, I wanted to do like a some sort of painting, but I think now that I had it lying here as is, I thought maybe it would look cool to just keep it as simple as possible and to go like abstract on it. Yeah. If you guys, as always, have any ideas or recommendations, I'm so happy. I love that because it's like an input from outside, and it gives me like a new challenge as well. I love that when you guys give me some like inputs. That's always cool. Okay, so Albert, you're asking me how my Christmas was. Um, my Christmas was quite normal this year. Nothing too crazy, to be honest. Just eating and hanging out with people I like, and yeah, nothing special actually. I was away from my family, so definitely I felt that, to be honest. I missed them a lot, if I'm being really honest. Because, yeah, I don't know, Christmas is such a family feast, and yeah, to celebrate it without the family is really strange because it's like these rituals that we developed over a couple of years. And yeah, this Christmas was just really different, I guess. I feel like it didn't really happen at all, to be honest. How was your Christmas? I think you told us the last time that you're gonna visit your mom as well. So I'm curious, how was that? Did you guys have a nice time? And anyways, everyone, feel free to just comment whatever you want to share. Just an open platform, so sort of any sort of comment is welcome. Yes. Like if you have any ideas or if you want to share any stories, that's always welcome. Ah, cool. Say greetings to your mother then if you're still staying with your mother for Christmas. So this is fully white, and this is half white, and then I'm gonna do half something else. And I'm just thinking what would look. But to be honest, now I start to be really into dots. Like when I was like a kid, I would always sit in the classes and I would paint random dots onto my stuff. So now I kind of, I don't know, I started to do that again. I'm thinking now maybe also get some dots or like some sort of patterns would look good. Hmm. Wow, that's cool. That color combination. So this is like, I think this is even counter colors. Maybe that's why this looks so nice. Hi guys! Hi for everyone new who joined. Merry Christmas to everyone as well. I hope you guys had a really good time. Lots of nice food and some presents, maybe? Yes. Feel free to put in the comments how you guys spend your Christmas. Really curious to hear what you guys been up to. And also, Albert, no worries. You are almost on board for every live, so that's all good. Yes, wish you guys also a merry, happy new year very soon. May the new year be less crazy than this year and less surprising. I guess that would be the right word. Or let's say less challenging, probably. It's like a real challenge this year. Yeah, what was the nicest thing that you guys experienced this year, actually? If you want to put that in the comments, that would be cool. And I will also answer what I thought was one of the coolest things of this year. It's like this year went so quick. I don't even remember all the single stuff that I did anymore. Yeah, I hope I will see my family as well. But the borders all closed, so not sure if it's gonna happen very soon, to be honest. I mean, I could go back, but I can't come back in then. That's why I didn't go to visit my family. Yeah. Be 7 months? Yes. I haven't seen my family for over a year now. Almost, actually. So it's really long. Yesterday we had a phone call. That was fun to see them again. To be honest, I really liked it. And it made me also realize how much I miss them actually, to be honest. I think before that I was just kind of ignoring the fact. And working on my personal project, so I was trying to distract myself, but then when I saw them yesterday on the phone, it was really, yeah, sad actually. But also, of course, nice, but also kind of, yeah, sad. Did you guys get any Christmas presents? Or anything cool? Let me actually invite someone else if they want to come in on my stream. So I will be YouTube. Let's check this out. Because this is this really cool person who actually sells my shirts on her Instagram. And I'm not sure if she actually knows that I'm doing live streams too. So I might just invite her to come in as well. Yeah, so to be honest, I was thinking of some New Year resolutions. I was thinking what kind of stuff I want to achieve in the new year, and I actually started to record that. I was thinking maybe I could, yeah, maybe I could upload this on my YouTube as well, and it will be really funny to see at the end of next year. Next year, if I actually achieve that stuff. But yeah, who knows? If I actually have the time to do it. But it would be definitely cool, I guess. Let's see what I. And then I also really want to. My family is in Europe, yes, in actually in Switzerland. Yeah. Yes. Hi there. How are you? My friend, nice that you come to say hi. It's really cool. Thanks. Now we have a lot of people on the stream actually. Cool. Yeah, really nice. If you guys want to tell how you spend your Christmas or what your plans are for New Year, that is always welcome. Thanks very much for your wishes and have a really good day as well today in the studio. Doing some creative stuff too. Yes. I'm doing this trousers now, and then I will see what else I can paint on. Wait, I will type some. And I hope that the audio doesn't disconnect again. Ooh. Let's see. Thank you for the wishes in other languages. I think this is Spanish, but I'm really bad with recognizing other languages. It turned out that I'm not good at it actually. Tried to give a book to someone and I thought it's in Spanish, but it turned out that it's in Portuguese, so that was pretty shitty Christmas fail. But yeah. Wishing you guys all Merry Christmas wherever you are, and to celebrate it very nice with your family and your friends, and yeah, that you just have a nice ending of this overall pretty interesting year. So I think this pocket would be done. So this is how it looks now. And I'm going to continue this trouser later because I'm afraid that I will by accident like put my arm in onto this. So that's why I will put this aside and then I will continue with another one. So I have like no more space to dry my stuff actually. I had this one. I think you guys know it. I can continue with this one as well. I have the colors now again. I went to buy some new colors, so that's pretty cool. Because now I can just continue. But first, let me just quickly go and get some. Okay. Alright, I'm back. With water. And now I'm going to paint this other side. I want to make the same pattern, so I will make some space so I can actually create the same sort of pattern on this side. This is like for little children, it's like a little coat. It's so cute. And I'm going to make it a bit more, how would I call this? Probably I would say badass for kid to wear. And yeah, a little bit more edgy. Alright, so I did some sort of pattern, and I think I used this brush here, which allows me to do some nice lines. I'm always using the same brush for all colors, to be honest. I don't have like heaps of brushes, so I just wash my brush and then I use the same brush again. You just have to make sure that they are washed properly then. Hey, let me know if you want to be also, if you want to join me. And anyways, bless you. Yeah. Really love pink. I should use pink more. Okay, that's a word. I'm gonna use more pink. Because I have lots of pink. Actually bought this pink one as well. And I have like lots of pink. So I'm gonna do that. Now that I have a request, I'm gonna do that for sure. Yeah, for this one little coat, I'm thinking what will I do on the front side, to be honest. Will I also mirror the pattern or will I do a totally different pattern? That's what I'm thinking already now that I'm doing this. Yeah, I was just thinking if I actually achieved my thanks, Ken, for Merry Christmas wishes. The same to you as well. I'm just painting some pieces, last pieces for this year, and yeah, and I'm just actually now I was also just reflecting if I actually achieved my um, aims for this year. I'm not sure. Like some of them, yes, some of them not at all. To be honest, um, I think one of my aims that I had was to stay, like in Australia, and I'm still here, so obviously I kind of achieved it. But I was thinking like maybe in a different way, but it still counts, I think. Another thing that I was, for instance, thinking was also that I already have my YouTube monetized. So somewhere around last March, I actually started to take my YouTube account much more serious, and I was putting lots of efforts into creating content and videos. And I was thinking it will be already monetized, and it's not possible, man. It's so difficult. Like I did all the research, I watched all the videos on how other people did it, and you have this like big guys who said it's possible within 1 month, blah blah. Biggest, sorry to say that, but biggest bullshit I ever heard, because it's definitely not realistic. I think I said this in another live stream before. It's not really realistic. Something that you have to create the habit of doing, and then eventually maybe if you're lucky you will actually get monetized on YouTube, but it's not that easy anymore. But for sure, to be honest though, just to get back to my original question, I didn't achieve this goal at all. That was one of my goals that obviously failed, if you want to call it like that. But in the process, to be honest, I learned a lot about all the online platforms, which I think is very interesting. Because it's definitely a different type of medium in a different world. Like, it's different if you meet someone in reality than if you meet them in the internet. It's just also different tone that people use, and it's just a really different kind of feel to it. And yeah, in the process, I learned a lot about this, and I also met lots of you guys, which are joining my journey now. So I will always keep you updated on the stuff that I learn in the meanwhile. And yeah, I just tried to stay myself during this process. Now I just dripped some paint. I'm so lucky. Just went onto the green parts of this anyway, so that didn't ruin my creation. Lucky, lucky. Yeah, but it's, to be honest, fun. And what I learned as well is you have to actually enjoy what you're doing, otherwise, you will just somewhere halfway through give up on it. But what I just think is unfair is that some like big YouTubers, they make you feel like you can achieve all this stuff within 1 month, which is just, yeah, it's not realistic. Like, it's not realistic. No. But there's different ways. Like if you create original stuff, it's not realistic. If you just play like stream a playlist with songs that people like, then maybe you might actually be lucky. But if you actually create your own things, then it's really, really difficult. Okay, let me just try to concentrate how I do this. I think it's like this. So yeah, that's cool. Then I started to paint those shirts. Like in the beginning, I don't know for the guys who came later, you guys don't know that. But in the beginning, I was actually singing on my streams, which was also fun, but it's like wow, because you were like streaming for I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 hours, and then just singing for 1 or 2 hours is quite a long time. At some point, I also felt it must become a little bit boring because I keep singing the same songs. And then I thought, hey, what could I do instead? And then I started to first paint these notebooks. And then after that, I had this good idea to paint on vintage clothing, which I think is really cool because I always actually wanted to work more on my clothing line. I created some sort of T-shirt for one of my exhibitions in 2019, so now it's almost 2 years ago actually, and and that went well. And I always wanted to keep adding more fashion items or clothing items to that line. So now I'm doing this, and I think it's cool because you guys see that I'm really creating this by myself. So it's proper handwork, properly handmade, and yeah, I like that aspect of it. Plus, it's also sustainable since I'm using vintage clothes that I find in like secondhand stores here. So it's like a good. I think it's like something where I feel like yeah, it's for a good cause. It's a good thing. Anyways, I have a question. Who? Oh, thanks, Albert. You like my song? That's awesome. Yeah, I actually made a new song with one of my friends. I will put this in the link in the comment section, and you guys can check it out. See. So this is the song. For anyone who wants to see what Albert's talking about. And yeah, feel free to also leave me a comment or some input. That would be nice. And questions, obviously, are also always welcome. I really like questions. Ah, yeah, I think I had a question to you guys, and now I forgot it. Probably I'm gonna remember it later again. Ah, yeah, I remember my question. So, what did you guys think of my last live stream where we were taking photos? Did you like that live stream where we were taking photos in the studio? If any one of you guys watched this, like, please let me know now in the comments if you actually thought that was interesting to see some behind the scenes. Because if you guys like that, then obviously we would probably do it again in the near future. Actually, now it was awesome. Oh, that's really kind. Thanks. Yeah, then we're probably gonna do that again. Why not? It was fun, anyways, and the studio's there, so why not just give you guys an insight on the behind the scenes? I just think maybe it would be cool while we're streaming to invite some more people if they wanna have a look as well. Or some of my friends also made a song and used one of my pictures on it. I will have to read that later. I can't do that right now. But thanks a lot. You like the song? That's cool. Then just send it around to some of your friends and stuff. Like if you want that to be cool, like the more people, the better. Obviously. My friend put so many efforts in actually making the track. I think it took him a couple of like days actually. Like he was working very long on it, and then I came over and we were supposed to make some music just with the guitar, and at some point we started to listen to some of the tracks he's done before, and then he showed me this and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And somehow we had this idea to add some of my vocals, and then he remixed it, and then he actually published it. He shared it with me, and I was like, hi, can I also share this with my people? And he's like, yeah, sure. So if you guys like it, probably we're gonna make some more stuff as well. Yeah. So this guy is actually the son of two musicians. Just to tell a little bit about his background too. He was born and raised in Brazil, and then lived. I think he lived in New Zealand too. He has some New Zealand background. I know that because he has a New Zealand passport as well, and he has some German background too. That's why he has this like this is like the umlaut in his artist name, and uh, now living in Australia for a couple of years, working in IT and making music on the side. Yeah. And you guys saw him actually on one of my live streams too. Plays the guitar and then he joined in, like really spontaneous. That was one of the very first live streams that we did. Like I told you guys in the beginning, I really wanted to just make some music on my live streams, and then somewhere halfway through I was you know what, I need to do something else too. Otherwise I keep repeating the same songs over and over. Okay, white. Now gonna add some white. Alright. My friend, the one that I did the song with, I think is okay. I'm always seeing this Instagram stories, so looks like he's having some fun, especially now over the festive season. But I think you mean Sally, my other friend that was live with me a few times and also on the photo shoot. Am I correct, Albert? Yeah. So Sally's good. She's good. Um, I think she has to move this year, so now she's really busy, but she's good. All right. So this one is finished and mirrored. I'm going to put this out to dry as well. days later. And then gonna continue on, and then I fucked it up, and now I want to finish it properly. So I actually spent all the time, I like so much time to paint all of this front side, and yeah, it took me lots of paint too actually. So that's why this has to be nice now. But I put so much effort, so I can't not just give up now that I fucked it a little bit. I have a good idea on how to finish this properly. Okay. I'm almost done. Oh, sorry guys. ready. So that's it. This has to dry and then I can paint on top. And then, so now I think also is a good moment to go for a little break. But I will see you guys soon again, maybe, hopefully. And then anyways, thanks very much for listening, for hanging out with me, and for all the support. Also for sharing some questions and inputs with me. In specific, Albert, thanks for always being so active. It's always really cool because it makes me realize that people are listening and watching. And then I will see you guys hopefully very soon again, like for an for a continuation of this shirt. Once this is dry, I hope I will be able to start a new live stream. And then Merry Christmas to you guys and a very happy New Year. Anyways, see you guys. See you soon.